Hey everybody, it's Skye Schooley here, a staff writer with business.com, and today we'll be talking about on-demand pay. I'm joined by Evelyn McMullen, a research manager at Nucleus Research, and Evelyn is here to share some research insights on what exactly on-demand pay is and how it works, as well as some of the benefits and potential challenges associated with it. Hi Evelyn, thanks so much for being here with me today. And we can just dive right into it for our viewers. Can you tell us what exactly is on-demand pay and how does it work?
So I would say that on-demand pay is quite aptly named because it does exactly what it says. It's a form of payment that allows employees to access their wages on demand or as they are earned. So an employee could come off shift and immediately get paid for that shift if they want to. And the payments are transferred to a dedicated application, which usually has its own physical pay card. And on the employer side, how it works depends on whether they are using a larger full suite HCM solution with native on-demand pay technology or integrating an existing HCM system with a third-party on-demand pay app. So with vendors that have strong payroll functionality, these individual payments can actually be processed as payroll with all of the necessary taxes applied. And otherwise, a third-party provider will front the money as kind of a no-interest loan that's then paid back by the employer when payroll is processed.
So what are some of the benefits of offering on-demand pay? This could be for the employers or the employees.
Yeah, I'll touch on both of those sides. We actually recently ran a survey of hourly workers and found that more than half of the respondents would prefer to work for a company that offered on-demand pay. So it's certainly beneficial in that it helps employers, specifically in high turnover industries, attract and retain employees. And with talent acquisition challenges across virtually all industries and turnover costing $3,000 to $5,000 per employee on the low end, we see it becoming a huge competitive advantage and key to business survival in hourly industries like retail, hospitality, and food service. It also doesn't negatively impact cash flow, which definitely doesn't hurt. And I will say that I forgot to touch on the employee side as benefits. And, I'd say the number one thing is that these employees don't have to rely on payday loans, which can really catch up with you as they accrue interest. And in our survey, 40% of respondents that preferred on-demand pay have taken out a payday loan at least once. So definitely something that can help them out.
Awesome. So we know the good side of things, but as with anything, there are some challenges. What kind of common challenges should employers look for and that are associated with on-demand pay?
Yeah, so we actually began examining on-demand pay around 2019, which of course feels like forever ago now. At that time, it really seemed too good to be true. And the main concerns were who was going to front the capital and how payroll taxes were going to be affected, as well as the general ledger. So now as it becomes more popular and ubiquitous among both vendors and the organizations that are starting to adopt on-demand pay, vendors are now offering more transparency into the specific methods that they're using and are kind of getting ahead of it as far as letting the organizations know exactly how things are going to go.
Do you have any specific recommendations on how organizations can overcome those challenges?
I say communication is definitely key. If there is a dedicated contact person at the HCM vendor that a business is using, it is definitely not harmful to ask questions in as many as you can.
So I guess moving forward, if an organization does not yet have on-demand pay and they want to implement on-demand pay for their employees, how do they go about doing that?
The great thing is that implementation is fairly straightforward, either through native ready-to-use tools or marketplace apps within an existing HRIS, so HR information system. And there's no cost to the employer to take advantage of it. But more than anything, I think that this underscores the need to take advantage of moving to the cloud and using cloud-based HCM solutions.
Awesome. Well, that was all that we had for today, Evelyn. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Skye.